I poop candy. Yeah, it's a little candy, 50% off candy at Walgreens. Easter candy. Also got myself some Dove chocolate, dark chocolate, because it was 50% off. So when I need a chocolate fix, then I can eat one. Yeah. And I got a couple other little pieces of candy, so I can send them to Scott and Felix. I think he'll like that little pooping out candy guy. You wind it up, it waddles, squats, poops out candy, and then it gets up and waddles, squats, and poops more candy. That kind of thing. I think I would have liked it if I were a kid. I would have thought it was hysterical. But I've been really depressed for a few different reasons. One, the car's been acting up. I had a new fuel pump put in last September, and it acts funny when you start it, and the gas seems to be going quickly, and it smells like gas in the car when you're driving it. Talked to my brother David. He gave me some ideas of what to look for. I looked under the hood. Something did look moist, but it didn't feel moist. So I do have a large cardboard box I'm going to split open and put under the car, put a couple bricks on there so it doesn't blow away, to see if there's any kind of leakage or drips of fuel or anything. But it rained today, so I couldn't do it today. It was supposed to rain yesterday, but it didn't. So it rained today. I have to make sure it's going to be a halfway decent day so I can put that under the car to see if... And the only other way I could do it is to have someone in the car starting the car and me look under the hood while they start the car. If it's a fuel injector that's not hooked in or something, then I should be able to see it spray. I don't know. I do want a different car. Another reason I've been really, really depressed is I had a dream of snakes. Well, snakes are beautiful animals. They're neat. But little piles of snakes. As I was walking down the street in the dark, in my dream, what they were supposed to be representing in the dream, I don't know. But I looked to see what snakes represent in dreams, and it could mean one or two things. The good thing could be a change. Or, a change in your life because they shed their skin and they change. And then another thing is that they represent something bad, something toxic, something evil, something bad. And then the next dream was about my mom and her hold over me and what I was not allowed to do and her treating me like shit and telling me I was no good my whole life. 63 years of it. And I know people are going, oh my God, you're old, get over it. It's really, really, really hard to get over being treated that way your whole life. And it was so bad that when I turned 21, I could not wait to get out from under her clutches. And I glommed onto the guy that I ended up marrying, who was just as bad, if not worse, than she was. So I really don't want to get that involved with the guy again, because I don't want that to happen. I have a very nice situation right now. Brian's letting me live here with them, and I watch the little guy, which is a blessing because when Brian and his brother were little, I had to work and I didn't get to see him. I didn't get to see him walk for the first time. I didn't get to hear their first words because I was working. And their dad decided not to work, but he was not fit to watch them either because he was a jerk. What's really, really hard is I have tried to be the one that stops the pattern. My mother grew up in a shitty household. Her father was an asshole. And her brother turned out to be an asshole. And his son is an asshole. Love him and leave him and all kinds of stuff like that. And then mean to people. You know, I wanted to be the one, enough is enough. This pattern has to stop. I tried very hard to instill in the boys positive influences from my brothers and positive thoughts and things like I complimented them when they did something well, when they did something that they were good at. I didn't tell them they were not worth anything and why couldn't they be like so and so. That's what I heard. So it's really, really, really hard to break the chain. Now I know Brian saw a lot of crap, but not as much as I saw. And hopefully Spencer won't see as much either. I'm sure there's people that there'll be arguments and fights and stuff, but it's not going to be like what he saw or what I saw and had to go through. So that's part of the depression and the car problems and that. And then yesterday the cat knocked over a big glass of tea. It went everywhere. It went on everything. So I picked it all up and made another cup of tea, put it somewhere else, so a different place, and the cat went up to it and knocked it over. So starting last night, it just was not good. Tomorrow's my 66th birthday, and it'll be at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, so it'll be 5 p.m. here in California. And Ashley asked what she could make me, and she had made some kind of beef tip dish or something in a slow cooker a few years back. And she said, I don't know if I can find the recipe, but if I can't find the recipe, what else? I said, beef stroganoff's fine. I'm really into beef right now. And she said, okay. And then later she asked me, well, should we wait for Brian, or do we eat early, or do we do it Saturday? I said, whatever you want to do. I said, I'd rather eat when everybody's together. I can wait. It doesn't matter to me. What will I do on my birthday? Hopefully mail off a package to Scott with some candy, some baby stuff, and stuff for Felix. And then come home and vacuum and clean the floors, wash the carpets where the tea had spilled especially. Get this place organized. I still don't feel organized. I still need to organize this place. And when they're gone on their little vacation, I hope to organize some more, take care of the healthcare situation, start really deep searching for cars, and I might even just put some feelers out there for some big burly guy close to my age to accompany me when I go looking for a car, so that I don't get stuff pulled on me by the car people. They see an old person like me, they think, widow, has her own house, has this car she wants to trade in, probably has lots of money from her husband that died. This is stuff they assume. And she's not too bright because she's a woman, so we're going to sell her whatever we can sell her. Top of the line, gewgaws, wild bells and whistles and everything. And boy, are we going to make money on her. Nope. And they try. They really try. And that's why I want to drag along somebody. I don't know. I'll either pay them or cook for them or clean their house or something. But I need some strong influence so that they don't pull any bullshit on me. That's what I'm looking at. And that's why I've just been so exasperated. It's hard to be joyful and creative and stuff. I'm still creative, and I get very creative when I'm depressed. I just can't do anything about it because I'm so depressed. And I still haven't done anything about being able to see a shrink. That's part of the healthcare stuff I have to sort out. Don't know. That's about it. I have a pepper plant and a tomato plant that are waiting to go outside and be planted. I was going to do that real soon, but it's been so cold. It's been hot in other places of the country where it's not normally hot this time of year. And it's cold here where last year was 90 degrees. This is crazy. It's crazy. You can't plant anything. I guess if I had a little tiny greenhouse or something, it wouldn't matter a whole lot, but oh, gadzooks. I'll also be working on my little gnome house and stuff, gluing them all back together and relocating them basically. Either that or not putting their little village out until Spencer's a little older and knows not to pick things up and throw them down. Kid's strong as Samson. Holy cow. Well, I best put this up before it gets any later. It's 7:45. Yeah. I need a big hug. That's what I'll ask for if anyone asks me what I want for my birthday. Just a big hug. One that lasts about 4 or 5 seconds long, and that's a long time. Upward and onward.